Oh well. Well, well. People, I'm still experimenting, you know. I'm just, I'm trying, you know, this out. See, you know, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, I'm just trying to figure this out, playing with OBS, just trying some things out. And I still ain't figure it out. I've been, watching YouTube videos on OBS. I still can't figure out what I'm doing. You know, I just can't figure out what I'm doing. Not even looking at YouTube on OBS. No, I'm on YouTube, and maybe that Gina who lives in Indiana can send me an email, and that way I send my phone number to her, and show me how to bring YouTube that I want to share video. And you know, YouTube, it doesn't show me what, I'm not that smart, people. I'm 70 plus years old, single, own my own house, lives on fixed income, and 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and arthritis. And I just cannot figure this crap out. You know, can I share like I'm on YouTube now. Okay. Say I want to say like Twitch or X, or can I do it all at the same time? You know, and I'm just trying to figure this out. You know, I'm not smart. Oh boy, ain't this weird? Well, well, I guess my screen is blank. I don't know. I give up. I give up. Well, well, I guess my screen is blank. I don't know. I give up. I give up. You all see me? 'Cause I sure don't. Oh, I'm trying to figure this out, people.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
it's just weird trying to figure out how to use OBS. And Gina, the one, not my daughter Gina, the other Gina, I went to your YouTube channel and and Gina, how do I bring like other YouTube channels I want to share? I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Because I've watched the DUI guy in Louisville, Kentucky. He was on StreamYard. Now he uses OBS. I know he's a busy person. And
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I'm just trying to, I need help. I could use somebody's help, you know. And people, like I say, I'm not too smart up here on my head. And I'm going to put my email. And use that email, people. Anybody who uses OBS. Like I say, you consider me stupid. I know you said, Tom, you're not stupid. And and show me how to bring in, like, say, if I want to bring a YouTube video in it and share it with you all on the screen, or, people, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. You know, I could use your all's help, you know. People, this is how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now, people. You know, since I had 4 heart attacks, the last one put me in the hospital a week or two, somewhere in that time frame. 40% blockage. If you had heart attacks and strokes, that you're not supposed to get upset. You know, you people that uses OBS, this is to you all on YouTube. that take me step by step. You know, if it's let me try to tell you, like your sources, your scenes. I got like a screen with camera, and I don't understand it. I know it's early. I got 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 410 of 2025, and I'm asking, you're my YouTube family, and trying to figure, you know, trying to figure out crap. And in my audio mixer, I got video capture device, mic, and auxiliary, desktop audio. You know, I don't understand this crap. I watch OBS on YouTube, try to figure this out. I just can't. I'm not that smart, people. Trying to figure this out. You know, back 30 years plus ago, when I went on disability, they sent me to about 20 psychiatrists. My IQ is around 60 something. I'm on the borderline. Some things I'm good at, other things I'm dumb at. You know, I'm just trying to figure out stuff. You know, and I would appreciate if you all could help me out. I know it's funny, people, but this is how this is how I feel right now. Oh, hello, Yoakum. Yes, I got my socks on. I've been fooling with OBS, uh, watching the video, stop it, and set up, for first timers. But I know you all very smart people. You're very smart. I figure I'd do this in the morning time because all the kids is in school. I wish YouTube, like I said, on my YouTube, not made for children. I don't know how they're getting on my YouTube channel. I look at the rules. Their parents or guardian has to be there, and somehow YouTube is not following the rule. And it's upsetting me. And every YouTube has trolls on it. Your trolls is there to hurt you, not to help you. If you got moderators, make sure you choose good moderators. I had some a-holes that was causing problems. And what happened to them old moderators?
You're fired!
That's exactly what happened. They got fired. One of them was a teenager, 12 or 13 years old. I complained to YouTube. They're talking about taking his YouTube down. I got a whole lot of people blocked. And people, my YouTube channel is one I call it God's YouTube channel. Okay, I want to read this to you. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay. The guidelines is I know you heard me over and over that no cussing, no hate crimes, no fighting, no gay stuff. Don't tell me you're gay because it'll start fights. And like I say, there's other YouTube channels that does cussing, they fight, and all that. You won't find this on my YouTube. Maybe that's how come I ain't got 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, 2,000 watch hours. Because I'm trying my best for being 70 plus years old and single, not smart, and you don't make any money on YouTube. Summertime's coming up, people, and let me put that in here. There's my Cash App, you know. I think that's what it is. And the PayPal, if I can do that, pay. Oh, I'm gonna just put it in there. Is I don't even know how to spell PayPal, people. Ain't that dumb? Let me back that up. Put a space. Here's my PayPal. Make sure yeah. And I'm gonna put my post office box in there. That's my post office box, people. If you want to send me gift cards to help me out feeding my kitty cats, or if you want to help me out any way possible. But I don't live in Charlestown. That's my post office box. I live about 20 miles from Charlestown. And you can send anything you want to my post office box. Gift cards to help me with my kitty cats. Like maybe Walmart or what's the other one? PetSmart, where I can get dry cat food. And they love Meow Mix. You looking at between 20 to $30 for a big bag of cat food. If you see that big sign there, if you want to send me some signs like cat crossing or beware of guard cats, stuff like that, it's funny. If you send it to the post office, I won't read your name or the state it's from. Just like you all know that people who have sent on PayPal and Cash App, I've never told you all who they are, where they're from. You know. And one thing I want to ask you people, I know there's some VIPs that watch this video. And since of my heart attack, you all know if you had heart attack and strokes, your doctor tells you there's certain things you can't do, like push a lawnmower. Well, my riding lawnmower has the mower deck quit working. The deck is locked up. That means the bearings. It's over 10 years old when I got it. Before that, I had a John Deere that was given to me. It just went, it stopped. I traded that John Deere in on that Toyota that I got, plus that stimulus check that we got years ago. That all, plus I traded my old wreck Ranger in on it and paid $50 a month on this Toyota Camry. I need y'all's help. That's how come I put my post office box, my Cash App, my PayPal. I know money's tight. God works in mysterious ways. And I need your help. I need a brand new riding lawnmower. You all see me when I take a road trip and go to Scottsburg. There's an Ace Hardware store in Scottsburg, Indiana. Scottsburg, Indiana, Ace Hardware. They got a new riding lawnmower between $2,000 and $3,000, somewhere in there. But your YouTube family that no one seen my property and saw the ditch line. I got a ditch line out in front of my house. I got a creek. You all recommend the commercial type. The commercial type, you all know, got the road bars in case you get close to a ditch line or a creek. If you got too close, and it tips over, that it will come on you and hurt you or kill you. You know, I like somebody like Elon Musk. I love that guy. Some of you don't like him, but Elon Musk is a great guy. You know, I love the guy. That's for you, Leon Musk. If that wasn't for him, people, those astronauts wouldn't make it back home. Under the other president, left him up there in outer space for what, 9 months or so. That's what I like about Leon Musk. You know, I love him. He's a great guy. Remember, people, God gave you the money that you got. God wants you to help people out, like in my boat. I'm not lying to you, about my health problems. And if it ever gets dry, people, I gotta go out and see if my tractor will start. Hook my trailer up to it and go around pick up tree limbs and put in my brush pile before I even start cutting the grass. It'd be nice. I guess some of you say, well, go to Facebook Marketplace. I'm not on Facebook. I don't like how they violate your First Amendment rights, stuff like that, and violate your rights. No, I won't. I'm on X. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube and all this. And maybe if you got an Ace Hardware store in your state, they can contact the Ace Hardware store in Scottsburg, Indiana on a new rider. You know, I don't want to die, people. I'm too young and I haven't got all my dreams that I want to happen. People, follow your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. And that's what this planet is made of, is dreams. People, don't give up on your dreams. And men, have you heard me say before, for your relationship to last 50, 60, 70 years of marriage, the ladies is always right. That's how you get along. You're younger people. Make your garden. Make your garden. Can your food. You know what you're growing in your garden. And for fertilizer for your garden, people, your coffee grounds, potato peels, banana peels, eggshells, stuff like that. That's your fertilizer for your garden. Fish guts, stuff like that. Chicken bones, pork chop bones, leaves, you know. Plant your tomatoes and your corn. You can can all that stuff. And if you live in a city or town, check your local laws on chickens and roosters. You're going to have you a chicken coop where the chickens can get in and lay their eggs. At least maybe a four-door tier, you can raise the lid up from the outside and collect your fresh eggs. No, I'm not a doctor or in the field. You all get eggs at the grocery store. You do not know what those people that feeds their chicken. Some of them feeds them medicine. You might be allergic to that medicine. That's how come if you have your chickens, you buy the food or crushed corn, especially in the summertime, people. Found out my chicken and my rooster love watermelon. I would go to the uh, JC store, get me a big round watermelon, and cut a slice of it off. And I would get attacked before I got all the way in there to throw the watermelon down. They love watermelon. They eat it all the way down to the grind. They love cantaloupe. They love fruit. They love tomatoes. You know what your chickens is get. Okay, on having the rooster. If you live in a city or a town, the country's different. You can have them unless you're in a HOA. Don't live in a HOA. Is that a rooster crows at 5 o'clock in the morning. You live in a city, a rooster will fall under noise ordinance. So you want to check where you live. If you can have chickens or you can have roosters. Roosters, since they crow, that's a noise ordinance. You have to check on it. You hear a CB radio in the background. And, you know, I want to, but learn how to can your food. I think there's videos on YouTube. Or ask your grandma or your great grandma if they're still alive how to can your food. You can can apples. You can make your applesauce, strawberry preserves, or grape preserves, or grape jelly. You beets, uh, pickles, cucumbers, coleslaw. You can can all that stuff. It's better for you because you know what you put into it. It's better for you. And right here in my glass, I got Pepsi Zero. And if I can lift it up, I got to take my earplugs out. If you see how this is, it's straight. I like to have one. It has a curve, it fits better in your ears. But I'm going to get up and I'm going to show you I'm not lying to you on Pepsi Zero if I can get over here by the front door. Oh. See, people, there's Pepsi Zero in a 24 pack. I'm not lying to you. And I want to ask Pepsi, and I want to thank the Pepsi company getting that Pepsi rap doing his job at the 32 Leola Road in Scottsburg, Indiana, getting a Pepsi Zero back up in a cooler. And people, I'm not getting paid by Pepsi. They did have 3 rows of Pepsi Zero in the cooler up there by the counter at 30 at the dollar store at 32 Leola Road, Scottsburg, Indiana. Now back to 1 row. That makes me mad. They need 2 rows. And I promote you. I'm not getting paid for it. But Pepsi, you know, how you can help me out is maybe leave 4 to 5 24 packs of Pepsi at that dollar store into my name. That be your pay. That way you don't charge the dollar store. Because they're pretty nice ladies. And also, I go to Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana. That sales rep is doing pretty good. But I still got a complaint. At the Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana, you got maybe 2 or 3 rows of Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and 1 row of Pepsi Zero in a 24 pack. It should be 2. When I went there on the first, I got 3 of them. On the seventh, I went back and got one. At least they had him this time. Not every time. But one day I was there. I want to give credit where credit is due. The Coke guy. He's at Walmart so many days a week. He didn't have to help me. I want to thank that guy who does the Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana. You got a great guy there. He didn't have to help me, but it made Coke look good. And I thank you for it. He went back to see if they had any Pepsi Zeros. I couldn't find any employees. And the Pepsi person done left before he got there. There is no Pepsi Zero in the back where they can bring me a 24 pack of Pepsi. I like to have the 36 pack of Pepsi Zero. I showed you that I had a 24 pack, but I ain't gonna turn my computer around and show the other 3 I got over by the ice box. So Pepsi, I would love for it's free advertisement. You pay thousands and thousands of dollars to advertise on TV. Look, 4 to 6 24 packs of Pepsi costs. It's cheaper. I know I'm a small YouTube channel. I like to have a Kubota tractor with a bucket, which they call the Quick Connect, where I can take that off and put a grappling hook on it, where I can pick up tree limbs with the backhoe on it. Well, I can do some work around it with uh, well, I guess you call it a big bucket that they use to clean out ditches. I can use that to clean out my creek or help clean the ditch out there in my side of my driveway. But I'm a small YouTube channel. Kubota won't do that. The closest Kubota dealer I got to me is in Sellersburg, Indiana. It's Jacoby Sales there on Highway 60 in Sellersburg, Indiana. If you're in the area, go there and look what they got. They got some nice tractors and skid loaders and other things. Now, but that's what my dreams are, people, on Kubota. Well, I do have. Thank you very much. Is they got that green tractor. All you do there is buying the name. I have looked at Kubota and John Deere. They're cheaper. They're cheaper than John Deere in my book. It depends what state and country you live in. So, but until I can get my dreams, people, you got my post office box, you got my Cash App, you got my PayPal that you can help me out. Because I got over 500 subscribers, but I need your help to get my watch hours up. 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 watch hours. Okay. With 500, from what YouTube says, I need 2,000 watch hours. YouTube will let me know when I get my 2,000 watch hours. I know some of you don't like my video. And I want to thank you that who have subscribed. Give me the thumbs up. Got one Yahoo that gives me the thumbs down. Even when I done the weather, what was it, last week on the tornadoes, the rain, the floods, they gave me a thumbs down. That's his or her right. But I don't like being stalked, threatened. That's wrong. It's illegal. Terrorize, threaten. You know, like I say, you done got caught. What YouTube and the 5 gonna do to you, the more you do your crap. Even the thumbs down. I don't know who does it. None of your YouTubers does. But YouTube knows who gives me the thumbs down. And like I said, my YouTube channel is not like anybody else. I'm somebody in my 70s, single, own my own house, on a fixed income. I live on a budget. I live on a budget. A budget, in case some of you don't know, I know I'm going to explain it to everybody what a budget is. Like if you get paid by the week, or every 2 weeks, or once a month, you all know what your bills is going to be. Your rent, your house payment, your electric bill, your gas bill, your insurance, your cell phone bill, your internet, stuff like that. You know how much it is on your water and sewage bill. You know how much your budget. what your bills are. And you got to live on your budget. Some of you might be on food stamp. That's okay. I don't get you for that because I'm on food stamps. But really, it's not enough what I get. My income is between $800 to $900 a month. I know they keep saying on the internet we're going to get $5,000. Uh-uh. That's to me is a lie. Until I hear that straight from the president and get into my account, I believe it. Some of your U.S. people probably don't know that unless you know some illegals that's here in the United States. And they get credit cards or debit card, whatever you call it, with $10,000 to $13,000 on it. They got to call an 800 number to activate it and their password. Where's mine? They usually get two. That means 10,000 to 13. I think it's up to $13,000. That's $26,000. People, you know what I could do with $26,000? I could get me a new lawnmower. I can get me a good chainsaw. I could get me a Kubota tractor. Another thing, in case you people, you don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. They get new cars or a new pickup truck. They get free rent or a free motel room. Where's mine? Where's yours? People ask that question. Where's your $13 free credit card that you can spend however you want? They get over $1,000 in food stamps. I know that for a fact because I got some Mexicans that I know. They got a brand new car. That's $40,000 to $50,000. So that's how come I have my Cash App up here in the chat, my PayPal, and my post office box. That you can help me out the best way you can. Help me feed my cats. Let me turn around. I buy the big bags of Meow Mix and put the cat food in the tote. They like Meow Mix. Nine Lives dry food, they don't like it. Not even the outside cats. The only ones that likes it is the raccoons. That's too expensive to feed the raccoons. Like wet canned food. As long as like if it's fish, stuff like it, they love it. Tuna fish, they love it. And there's people that can help. That can help. I want to thank you all that has donated through PayPal and Cash App. I don't tell you. They told me to use it for whatever I want. I use it for my kitty cats. But I wanted to save that money to get me a desktop, a gaming desktop. That means I have to get a bigger screen, a keyboard, and at least 2 TB of hard drive, the best graphics card. That's what I was saving that money for. But My kitty cats eats better than I do, people. I might eat 1 or 2 meals a night. Last night for supper, I fixed hamburger helper. And it's today's Thursday, I think. I think, yeah, today's Thursday. I might go to the JC store, buy me another pound of hamburger and some sloppy joes. I'll probably do that after a while. I want it to warm up a little bit. Let me see what the temperature is outside. It's 58 degrees right now. And I just looked at 99 recipes using 1 pound of ground beef. I'm going to give him the thumbs out. Let's see what that is. I do it later. I'm not going to do it while I'm live on YouTube. You know, that's probably what I do. Buy another pound of hamburger, a can of sloppy Joe, and have it for supper tonight. I like pork chops, but the pork chops I like got the bone in it. You know, to me that tastes better. But thanks to LG, they still ain't got back to me. I have put it on my YouTube. I put it on X. I put it on TikTok. I don't know if my son put it on his Facebook or not. I had a friend of mine who lives over in Kentucky put it on his Facebook page. The oven don't work. This is number two stove. The first one we got December 12th or 13th of 2024. It didn't work. The burners did, but the oven, the control panel up there got the clock, it didn't work. Those idiots that deliver it from Home Depot, I don't blame Home Depot, but I'm going to start putting the blame on the Home Depot. They didn't make it. LG made it, but they sell LG stuff. They gave me phone numbers to LG. All they keep giving me is a runaround. Don't buy the LG ThinQ electric stove. It has a problem. And I done turned them into the Federal Trade Commission, the Better Business Bureau, and the local TV troubleshooter. Nobody's got back to me. Like I say, I'm nobody. I'm low income. I live in the country. I'm disabled because of my health problems, my heart attacks, my high blood pressure. You people out there on YouTube knows people. And and I don't know what I've done. Oh, I also people that's gonna make him mad. I'm gonna I don't know if I should. I'm asking you all. Should I put the reference number in where you can call LG? I think I do that, people, because that'll help you out more. Reference number is, if I got to hit this just right, 202 609 7. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, people, you know, uh, let me get put in the model number. People, here's the reference number. Maybe I should do that, but they, you know, they got, they got the address. They have the phone number. Let me double. That is the right model number. I see. November 250 206 095787. So, people, that'll help you out. Maybe that'll make LG get their butt in gear. You know, so, you know, that's to help me out too. I know there's a whole lot of people that watches this YouTube channel. I know a few people called in and I've called it until I'm blue in the face. They set up an appointment through Sears. I thought Sears went out of business. I said, make sure they call 24 hours in advance because there's doctor's appointments. Well, we left that day to go to the doctor. An hour before was going to show up, got a text that we'd be there at 1 o'clock. I called him back and left him a voicemail. This was Sears. I said, we at the doctor's office. We won't be home at 1 o'clock. Can you reschedule it for after 4 p.m. or another day? And you know what they tell old LG that I cancel it. Sears and Roebuck, whatever you want to call them people, they lied. And I've been going around and around with LG since December. And I'm asking you all to help out on my LG. I know there's lawyers that watches this YouTube channel. Isn't that a breach of contract under their warranty? I'm not a lawyer. And I got my Gmail account here. I live in Indiana. And if a lawyer, I can't afford to pay any lawyer. And maybe can sue him for breach of contract, or I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. But if you send me an email, I am going to check you out to see if you're a lawyer in your state. I would check the Bar Association for your state. I like to have, but I don't think he would do it, is the DUI guy out of Louisville, Kentucky. But I don't have no money. That's the problem. Somebody said I should start a GoFundMe page. People, I'm not that smart. There's people that'll con you on GoFundMe page. And I got trust issues, people. And, you know, I I told you everything. It's getting about 11:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank you all for listening because I'm not used to getting on this early. And I'll probably come back live tonight, 9 or 10 o'clock. And I want you people, it's got OBS. I'm going to throw my email out there. It's Tom T. Cartwright 54 at gmail.com. And like I say, I'm not too smart up here. You take me step by step by step. What I want to do when I'm live with you right now, how do I bring in, say, like YouTube, other people's YouTube videos? Or if I'm doing court TV, stuff like that. I don't know. You can send that in an email, maybe with a phone number. Then I can email me back to my phone number. And when you call me, you can block your phone number. But by talking on the phone, you can take me step by step by step better than you can probably through an email. You got my PayPal account. You got my Cash App. You got my post office box. You got in there on my LG stove the reference number and the model number. And LG has the phone number that this is in reference to. I'm on X. I think it's Tom Cartwright 4375, I think. I'm not sure what that is. Let me see if I can find. Okay, 6 days ago, and okay, it, I got on LG on X, and so at LG, they said we provide ourselves on delivery, exception, customer service. That's a lie. By gathering the necessary details, we believe we could help you. We'll close this case if we don't hear within 24 hours. Thank you. Please let us know. And what day was that on? March the 31st. But the time I got it, I sent them a reply back on April the 3rd. And it tells you they don't give a bull crap. See, they don't care. But, it showed up on March the 31st, but I didn't get it until April the 3rd. It's over 24 hours. See, people, here's where I don't know if you can see it, where I'm sending it to them. I let them know that I'm on YouTube right now. Let them know. Do not buy any LG junk. Junk. And I love you all. You all got the reference number of the LG ThinQ stove. And you got the model number. And plus, I didn't get a notification from X either. So I don't know what the problem is on that. So it's not my fault. So if you people write this reference number down, the LG ThinQ got the model number, the reference number. Call them a-holes. If there's any lawyers out there that can help me out, to me it's a breach of contract. They've got junk. At least the ThinQ, LG ThinQ. There've been recalls on. They know there's a problem. So please help me out, people. God rewards your people who does good. I'm thinking of sending that email to somebody in Washington D.C. since they are the boss of the Federal Trade Commission, Attorney General, and all that. That's my next round. You people can look the LG ThinQ phone number up. Call them. You got the reference number now and the model number, but I ain't giving you the serial number. And I'm asking for you all's help. Lawyers or somebody that can help me get this stove fixed or the refund, which I think is $1,000 that was paid for it because they made payments over 3 months, 4 months. I think it was about $1,000. So if you all people will, ladies, gentlemen, VIPs, congressmen or senators, presidents, if you all can help me out, you know, you you heard what I'm talking about. You can replay this and go back to the beginning. It took me a while to figure out how to get my camera come up. Like I say, I don't know this much about OBS. And you people out there, I've told you what I like to do. I haven't figured out how to do it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I got it set up the way the guy on YouTube talked about the rookies. But I don't understand. Oh, it's 59 degrees outside now. It's 11:39 a.m. So I want to thank you all for helping me out. I want to try some, see if I can. Oh, that's one thing I can't do on here. Only can do it on YouTube. But people, I want to teach you something. Even when you get on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, anywhere, remember to guard your privacy. Remember that. Rem- Guard your privacy. You know, please do that. Also, I want to inform you there is 50 on everybody's YouTube channel. It might be federal, Secret Service, U.S. Marshal, state, county. They're on your channel. I want to say hi to RD on the scene in California, in Bakersfield, California. And Kern County Crime Watchers, White T-Shirt Media. They're all in Bakersfield, California. They do live streaming of car wrecks, police pursuits, house fires. They got the subscribers because the news media ain't gonna go out and chase all of them. And 50 does watch their YouTube channel. I know that for a fact. And like RD on the scene, Roger, subscribe to his YouTube channel. He got different rules than I do. One his video, I can't remember which video it was. Somebody stole a bicycle, maybe a 26 inch. About that time, after they put it out, Roger's coming down this road. He pulled in the lot. It wasn't 30 seconds later, Bakersfield PD showed up and arrested the person. They do watch YouTube video for your safety. They're looking for certain people. When you do a live stream, when you and your mobile, they're looking for certain cars. Or when you pull into a gas station or a Walmart or Sam's or a dollar store, Dollar Tree or whatever, they're looking for certain people. Right now, Kentucky's looking for a murder suspect. Last night, he was at the 16-mile marker at the Love's truck stop. Later was in Annapolis, Indiana. And I forget what the person's driving, but be careful out there. Watch the flooding, especially in Kentucky. In Kentucky, Louisville area, go to WAVE, WLKY, WDRB TV in Louisville, Kentucky. You can see the flooding that's going on over there in Kentucky. Also in Utica, Indiana, which is there along the river by Jeffersonville. You can't even get into the town. They got their house built way up in the air because of the flood. And if you look on one of those TV stations I mentioned, you see I-64 where you see the Bell Louisville is flooded. They got that blocked off. And it's bad, people. They call it, like, since this is April, if you all don't know that, I said it a couple of times on my YouTube channel. Thunder over Louisville has been canceled. The first time in over 20 years because of the floods and the safety of the barges that shoots the fireworks off. So Thunder over Louisville, a 2025 has been canceled this month. That would be the start of the Kentucky Derby. So, so I hope you all have a good time. I'm praying for you, my YouTube family. You know, I love you all. We cannot do it without your help. Any YouTubers. Have I gave anybody the thumbs down? No. I just won't give them the thumbs up. But I'm being honest. That's what my YouTube's about, ladies and gentlemen, police officers. And I just noticed, I don't have the paper, but Clark County Sheriff's Department just got their body cameras. They just got them. I thought they had them years ago. Nope, they didn't. I don't know if they even got dash cam in their cars anymore. I know the state police here in Indiana got body cameras. Oh, that's good. So that's the news of Clark County, Indiana. The sheriff's department. See, that keeps falling out of my ear. And so I've seen some that got a little bit in it, that, or just a headset without a microphone. I don't need that. That's when I got this studio mic, thanks to your YouTubers. And a V8S box. But I can't fit, you can hear my audio, but I can't. There's some music, so I don't know how to, I don't know. I told you I'm not that smart. So, people, I've asked you to help me out. I've asked you to help me out. I know money's tight, but I know there's people on here, I'm not going to mention their names, that does help people out. That's how come I put my email in there. And I'll subscribe to their YouTube channel. But people who gets rich, afraid they're going to get scammed. I tell you about my problems. I've showed you outside what my yard looks like when it rains. And I've told you, to me, the state of Indiana Highway Department is to blame for my yard. When they put I-65 in, I've talked to people that knows this property. It never did flood until they put I-65 in Clark County going to Louisville. They made a ditch. They put a small pipe, maybe a foot in diameter, underneath the expressway. That's not enough drainage pipe to go underneath the expressway. Then they cut a ditch out, and it comes around. They made a creek that goes behind my house. All this, they made that. Then out that creek at the side of my house goes underneath the main road, and they made a creek. The state of Indiana done it. I'm asking you all's help on that. You know the right people to talk to. I can't afford truckloads of dirt to fill in my side yard. But here's the problem. I don't have a Kubota tractor with a bucket or a track hoe that I can spread it out. I need to put some in my front yard. And I can't afford that. You all know the right people that can donate. They can send somebody out and look. They see the video of my yard flood. You saw the creek. You need, well, I don't know what kind of equipment. It's got a blade on it, and got tracks on it, and got a bucket where you can count. You know what I'm talking about. It's not a track hole, or you all know what I'm talking about. And I could use quite a bit of dirt, but I'm not a construction engineer. I couldn't tell you how much dirt I need. or a pipe with a thing which you're gonna have to put a screen in it to keep all the leaves and stuff getting down in it to go into the creek and fill dirt over top of it, like a concrete basin. And maybe I need at least 3 to 4 inches of dirt in my side yard, maybe a couple inches in my front yard, and I need a couple, like this one tree out my front yard. It's kind of like a W. I just need that top. And a tree by my bedroom window, I need that cut down all the way. I don't have the money. I got this tree I showed you out there where the flood is that could be cut up for firewood. It's free, but the last time I said something, said you cut it up, split it, and deliver it. I can't do it, people, without my health problems. That's how come if you got the chainsaw and the log splitter, you can cut it up. It's on the ground. It's free firewood, you know. But I want to thank you all. Now I got to figure out how to stop everything. I want to thank you all who Okay, people, I also want you to tell me, since I'm not using Wi Fi, I'm using a USB to on the Ethernet hooked up to a Cat 8 going over to the router. I want you all to let me know how everything is. Thank you. I wish it didn't have the AC hum in it. But it says drop frames 0. Live an hour and 33 minutes and 15 seconds. CPU 18.9. 60.00 FPS. KB slash, I guess, S 47. 4709, I think. Oh, 57. I don't know if that's good or bad because it's green compared to yesterday when I done all this. But if you all can help me, how do I do on bringing share a video from say YouTube or Court TV? I don't know how to do that. I might look the DUI guy up and ask him if he could tell me how to do it since I got OBS. I know how to do it on StreamYard, but I can't even get the free version anymore. I just don't have the money for StreamYard. You all can look it up. Look at the plans of StreamYard. See, if I had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, then would have the money to pay for StreamYard. So I want to thank you all. I see a kitty cat out there. Is it Homer? Like I said, the cats are coming back one by one, and Gina from Indiana, not my daughter. If you're watching, I was told by War that you can edit. Okay, I see that I can record. Let me know about that, people. Let me know how this Cat 8 is doing compared to my Wi Fi. I looked at it last night. The picture seemed to be doing a whole lot better than what it was on Wi Fi. But people has told me, I believe them because they've been on YouTube a lot longer than I have. Like Megan Fox, the writer, the Umbrella guy. You need to subscribe to those two channels. They're good. And I wish I could get 50,000 subscribers. But like I said, my content's not that good. One day I'll be in the right place. I'll be on my cell phone and I will get a perfect video for you all. But, this is what my YouTube channel, it's how come it's different. You know, Another question. It says no source selected. What the heck that mean by that, people? I don't understand. If I click on it, I'm not even going to try because I screwed something up. Everything right now, since I watched that video, set it up as they did, you know, I'm happy. I got in the source video capture, you know. So, you know, I want to thank you all. God bless you all. Have a great Thursday afternoon or Friday, whatever country you're on. See, that keeps falling out. So you can send me maybe the ear things over here where you can plug it in. Let me find it, people, and show you on it. See what this is? It's the small one. If you want to get a set of earphones without the microphone on it, that's cheap. But the money's not in my budget to go to Walmart or Target or places like that. I just don't have the money for it. So God bless you all. Thank you. You know, thank you all very much.